Hey everybody, this is Nick from the ArcadeHunters.com here again at my home. Welcome to my home. Yes, we're still moving in. Got a couple of things, that's a lot of my father's old Christmas stuff that my family and I still have to go through before I decide whether I'm selling it or going to keep it. But here's something I'm definitely keeping, and you know that is my Deadpool Pro. Now, I got it back in April. So pretty much my 40th birthday present to myself and also a housewarming gift since I just moved in. Also, I'm going to show off what I got over here. I got one of the lanyards. This is a Beatles flyer that I got signed by Cousin Brucey, who was the voice of the Beatles pinball machine. Signed it to my father because my mom and dad both grew up listening to Cousin Brucey as kids on the radio, and I listened to him with my parents on CBS FM in New York City. He used to do the oldies show when CBS FM was an oldies station. And then I have from the Little Shop of Games, I got some placards. So I got the Turtles Grand Champion, I got the Avengers Grand Champion, and I got the Mandalorian Grand Champion. And I also got a Mandalorian banner over there to go with my Deadpool banner. And kind of a spoiler of what's to come. Yeah, I decided on getting Godzilla Premium. I was watching the video. I knew the next game was going to be a Keith Elwin game, so I wanted to get, because Keith Elwin's games seem to be deeper. You can sink your teeth into it, and the game lasts a long time. So I want to have that that's going to go here next to Deadpool, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for a kitchen area. I mean, like, hey, you got pinball machines. Who needs to eat, right? Who cares? So I'm doing this because I'm going to be doing some modifications on this, and what's the point of having a pinball machine if you can't put some extra goodies on it? So first off, I have the art blades, but I'm going to need assistance putting that on. I've never done it before. If you guys watched the video of Joe from Pin Graphics, we put the one on to the Ghostbusters at my friend Dave's place. I have the official Deadpool ones. It's got like exclusive art with like little Deadpool with like a little professor hat on, and he's telling you what to do. What I've already done is Stern's first ever mod is the pop bumper caps, and I was listening to. I'm friends with George Gomez on Facebook, and he wrote about how he had designed this and he wanted to put it on there, but they decided not to. So when they decided to start getting into aftermarket mods, they decided they were going to put that on there. So very cool. I've got that on there, especially with all of the production issues that everybody's been having. So I went to one of the launch parties at Little Shop of Games, and David told me, he goes, hey, we got some Deadpool pop bumper caps. You want them? I went, yeah. So they look a lot better than the regular standard plastic ones on there. But there's something else that I got today, actually. Today is November the 2nd, is right over here. Yeah, I bought some HD glass. The biggest problem with Deadpool that a lot of owners will tell you about Deadpool, it is a very dark game. I have the lights on here, the lights on there, and I have the window open, basically to make sure that this game is nice and well lit. I ordered a set of the PinStadium Extremes that are going to go onto the side. The guy, I'm pretty sure his name is Steven, he designed those along with Jack Danger because Jack Danger would go to all different locations and stream pinball, so he had this idea of, why don't we make something that goes outside onto the games instead of having something that's physical that you put on there. So I got it for two reasons. One, I can go between game and game and decide which one I want to have the extra light on. If I can always buy another one. But also if I ever do some like location stuff, and whenever they have tournaments, and those are always greatly appreciated that you plug them onto the games and you get some extra light on some of the games that are darker. So I wanted to do this basically kind of like a before and after. So this right now is before with the original glass on it. It takes them a few weeks to make the PinStadiums. So I'm going to do an update video, and I'm going to show you what it would look like with the HD glass and the PinStadiums with a regular thing on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pause, and we're going to show you what it looks like with the HD glass on it. So here's the before, and I'm going to make a cut, and we'll get to the after. Let's go check it out. All right, we're back. I put the glass on, and yeah, you can see a big difference. You're always going to get a little bit of glare on it, no matter what type of glass that you buy. There's a whole bunch of different people that make glass. This is the official one from Stern. I know Jersey Jack has their Invisiglass. This is Stern HD glass. Pretty sure a couple of other companies make it. I'm not sure of their names, but you can look them up online. I decided to go with the HD glass because of having the little shop of games where I got the game from, along with the guys from the Pinball dudes. Being a local place, always support local, always go local. That's the whole thing of doing Arcade Hunters, is we always support our local businesses. But also, since, I ordered it, I instead of having the sheet of glass shipped to me and worry about it breaking, I already got it. They already opened and inspected it, so they know that it's all in one piece, and I can tell you the total difference. Now, you can see one of the things right here. You can see kind of like right here, you'll see where it's getting the back, the translate for it. But what I do on all of my games is I actually shut that off. You can actually go into the unit here when you go into the menu, and you can select what level you want that brightness to be at. So if I go like this and I hit the start button, you're going to notice that shut right off because I have it that it turns off during the gameplay. Does make it that now, it actually does add a lot to the light to it, but you can see this is what the game looks like in play, because like I said, Deadpool's a very dark game. Pretty much when I've asked people what they've done for when they put a PinStadium in it, they either put the lights, they hook it up to here or to there, and then they use the shaker motor as as they have like a special thing on it that if you have a shaker motor or anything, like any type of event, it'll make the lights flicker. Since the one that I'm getting is just going to be regular white lights, we're not going to have that on there. So while the game's running, I want to get a video of what this looks like before we put the PinStadiums on it, because like I said, he makes them all to order. So right now it's November 2nd as I shoot this, so we will see what it's going to look like with those extremes on there. So I'll let the game pretty much play itself. Once again, big ups to George. Oh, I almost did the snick shot on it. And also I know folks are going to ask, what do you use to clean it? I know people recommend a whole bunch of stuff. I just use this commercial grade Windex that has vinegar in it. Anything that has like a vinegar type of base will usually work really good. I noticed I was using the glass cleaner that I had from Dave & Buster's. I actually borrowed a can, but everybody stole stuff from there. But I took some of the Suzo Hap glass cleaner, and I noticed it left a lot of residue. And the one with the Windex with the stuff in there worked really good. I also got myself some Novice One on there to polish the Playfield. Since it's just me playing it, it's not going to get as much play as on a regular arcade, because you'll start getting the ball trails on here and there, but mostly you'll see it really, really up here. You can see where it says BAM. You can see on the BAM target right there, you'll see like there is a little bit on there, but that's just what's going to happen when it's that color of the Playfield. Somebody told me I have to get a Cliffy protector for it. I'm not sure where it goes. I'll have to ask. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to the regular sheet of glass for now. You never know what's going to happen, so you always want to have one on standby. So it'll be nice to have it. And if I ever want to sell it, I can. Glass breaks all the time. So we're going to go into the future. Hopefully everything's okay in the future. We'll see now what this looks like with the lights off and with those PinStadiums on there, because I want to do this kind of as a dual video. So let's go check those out. All right, everybody, we're back from the future. It is the 27th of November, and you can see next to it, yes, Godzilla's here. I didn't know how long it was going to take the PinStadiums to get here. I ruined the gentleman's name. His name is Scott. Scott makes all of his PinStadiums custom ordered. Check them out online. And here is the Neos. These are the Neo PinStadium Extreme sets. Now, there's two different differences with the set that I have than the ones that you're going to get if you have to install regular PinStadium. I wanted to go with these, are called the Extremes. He uses these for people that like to stream pinball on social media and stuff like that, on YouTube and on Twitch. I decided to get it because not only can I go between both games if I wanted to, I also can take them to different places because, yes, they come off the machine. And if, let's say, if I go to the Batcave arcade and I want to get a video of a rare game, I can put these onto the machine, dial it in, and get some nice LED light on there. It's very cool. It plugs into the Wi-Fi, and there is a PinStadium app that he has that you can change the different lights, because I thought with these, since these are the Extremes, I only thought they came in white, but no, I can do different colors on them. And unfortunately, you know, filming with my iPhone, I'm not going to be able to show you the app with it where you can select different colors. There's an entire color wheel, a bunch of different stuff. Now, the thing that I lose out on with having the Extremes are I'm not hardwired into the game. So from what a lot of people have told me, kind of repeating myself from the previous video that I did, was a lot of people, one of my friends told me they tap into the light that's on the backboard, because in a game of Deadpool, pretty much right here, these are the only two general illuminations. And if you're playing in a game where you have the disco multi-ball lit, it will shut off these lights. So that pretty much makes it that you can't even see it. And the other thing that they have is there's another wire that you can plug in for the shaker motor or to something else where you have kind of like an event in the game, like some kind of like a big reward, and the light will actually change on here. So on a regular PinStadium, we're going to show off with Godzilla because I don't have the glass on. You put a strip, like a magnet strip on here, and when you can take on and off the glass, you can have the stadiums inside the machine at all times. But like I said, I decided to go with the Extremes because I can go between both games. And if I ever go out to a place, I can stream with them and show them off if I ever need more light. So what I'm going to do is, it's not really nighttime yet. It's around 5 o'clock, and, you know, in Florida, it stays a lot lighter than most places, so it's not really pitch black yet, but I want to show you what the game looks like without the PinStadium on and with the PinStadium on. You'll really notice the difference. So let's take a cut. I'm going to shut off all the lights, and we're going to just show what Deadpool looks like without any other lights on inside this room. So let's take a cut. All right, everybody, we're back. I put start on the game, and there is no light from the backboard here, so I shut that off while it's in gameplay. So this is what the game looks like when you're playing just a regular game in the dark without having the rest of the lights on here. You can notice a lot of people complain they don't like how dark the middle of the playfield is, but that's also, like I said, with nothing going on. So I'm going to go into the PinStadium option. We're going to turn the PinStadiums on. I prefer the warm color one. There's also the other one, but we'll show you a before and after. So once again, this is before, no PinStadiums on, and I'm going to go onto the app, turn my PinStadium on, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with the HD glass and a PinStadium on with the Extremes. So let's check it out. And here it is. This is with the one option on. Pretty sure this is the cool, and that's the plumbing. So you can see right away, it makes a big difference. You can see that playfield on there. You can see the art from Zombie Yeti. Very, very nice. I'm going to make a quick cut, and I'm going to show you the other option and come back with my final verdict. All right, so the first one was the warm option, and this is the cool option. So cool white and warm white. And I can also go into the options and change around the other stuff on the PinStadiums to make it do different colors. But you can see right there, kind of, it's, you know, it's really meant for streamers. Jack Danger and Scott from PinStadium designed these together because if you remember, if you watched Jack Danger on Dead Flip, what he used to do was going to different locations to play pinball. And the problem is you can't bring a big light rig with you to put in for games. So everybody told him, oh, you should get PinStadiums, but there was nothing like that. So Jack and Scott developed the PinStadium Extremes. I'm pretty sure Jack was using the demo ones for a long time, but, you know, I'm pretty sure they have the new ones out there. And he also does a whole bunch of different things with the lighting on his games. Makes them look absolutely phenomenal. It's what you're supposed to have them look like. But I really like that. Look at that. Looks so much better. So it's nice that I don't have to have all the lights on in the house if I want to play it, and it doesn't really make a glare. I should really try it on the Godzilla with the other stuff on, but Godzilla's pretty bright as it is, but I'll try it on Godzilla, definitely. But there we go. So there's a look at the PinStadium Extremes, and you can see, hopefully since it's the official Stern pop-upper caps on there, very nice. Hopefully I'll get the side art added on soon. I bought it and I haven't put it on there. I'm waiting to see what they're gonna introduce for Godzilla. It's very surprising they haven't had a whole list of what they're adding on for Godzilla, but knowing how Stern likes to announce things, it'll probably be shortly after you watch this video, they'll have the Godzilla topper and all the Godzilla accessories. So there you go, guys. That's a look at the PinStadium Neo Extremes. If you want to get one, make sure you check out PinStadium.com. Thank you to Scott for making that. I mean, he custom makes all these very cool things. I'm so glad to get one, and it'll make it very nice to play Deadpool if I start streaming it. I plan on doing a whole thing for Godzilla. I want to see how far we can get in that with a full 6-ball game or 5-ball game with the extra balls and all the other goodies on it. So there we go. PinStadium Neo Extremes on my Deadpool Pro. So once again, I'm Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Take care.